Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing the TMI tag. So question number 1, what are you wearing? Today I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt, fishnet top, and don't think you can see them, but some red plaid pants. Question number 2, have you ever been in love? Sure have. Ever had a terrible breakup? Not that I can remember, no. So probably not if I can't remember it. How tall are you? I am exactly 5 feet tall on the dot. How much do you weigh? I don't weigh myself because I don't want to know. Any tattoos? I have currently 10, but I want so many more. I want a whole bunch more. I have so many ideas, so many doodles, drawings that I've made of tattoos I want. Any piercings? I used to have my nose, my lip right here, and both ears pierced, but the earrings I took out, my nose ring outgrew, and my lip ring broke off, and then, the hole grew over before I could get a replacement ring. Number 8, my OTP. I can't really think of one. I don't think I have one. Maybe like Rogue and Gambit would be one because I think they're really good together. Number 9, favorite show. Right now, I would have to say it's Netflix's Daredevil. I've been rewatching that recently, and it's amazing, of course. Same as it was back when it first aired. It's incredible. Charlie Cox is absolutely amazing as Matt Murdock. Number 10, favorite bands. So I'm going to name my top 3. That would, not in any order because it normally changes, but it's normally these 3. And that would be the 1975, Fall Out Boy, and My Chemical Romance. I have a 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge tattoo on my thigh here. So, they've been a favorite band for a long time. Question number 11. Something you miss. I really miss going to conventions with my friends. I miss cosplaying. I miss being around that environment. Because of COVID, I haven't been able to go. And before that, I had 0 money, so I couldn't afford to go. So it's been at least 4 years of me not being able to get to a convention. 12. A favorite song. So this changes a lot, actually. I go through phases of what songs I like, and they're normally really obscure Fall Out Boy songs. Like right now, I think if I were to check Spotify on repeat, it would either be Dove Cameron's new song, Boyfriend, which is really good, or, something off Under the Cork Tree. Question 13. How old are you? I am 21, turning 22 July 12th. 14. My zodiac sign. I am a Cancer. Which means I cry a lot. Number 15. Quality you look for in a partner. So, if it's physical, I really look for pretty eyes. If they're like a light shade of blue or pretty brown, green, just pretty eyes is what I like. Or if we're talking like mental, emotional kind of thing, I like someone who's funny. If we have the same sense of humor, we're gonna be great together. uh, question 16. Favorite quote? I don't have one. I have a lot of, like, stupid things that I quote, like TV shows and vines and stuff. But otherwise, don't really have any quotes. Number 17, favorite actor. Aubrey Plaza. Because I'm gay and she's hot. Number 18, favorite color. It used to be blue growing up, but then it changed to green for a while, like a nice, emerald green, royal green kind of color. I'm looking at my shelf because there's pop figures up here that are like the right kind of green. Like, you can't see her, but Mantis is up here, and her green on her suit is good. the color of the inheritance games, like that book cover, that's the perfect shade of green for me. Number 19, loud music or soft music. I always like to have my music loud. I like to tune out the world around me. I do not want to hear people talking. I want to just hear my music. Nothing else. Number 20, where do you go when you're sad? I normally go for a walk, or I just cry wherever I'm sad at. I just sit there and cry. 21, how long does it take you to shower? About 15 minutes at the most, usually like 7 minutes. Yeah, not very long. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? So I normally wake up an hour before I gotta do something, like if I have to wake up early, that is. Like if I have a morning shift at work, I normally wake up an hour beforehand. It takes me about 15 minutes to get ready. And then I can relax before work, wake myself up, that kind of thing. And then 23, ever been in a physical fight? I have been in lots of physical fights. Question 24, turn on. So one turn on is if they are nerdy. If they like comic books, if they like Star Wars, you know, just nerdy things. If they read, that kind of stuff, play video games. If they are a geek, that's my turn on. Question number 25 is turn off. A turn off for me is if they are I don't know how to word it, but if there's someone who judges someone based off their appearance, like if they look at someone who's plus size and go, ugh, don't like them, they're not my kind of person, those people aren't for me. I don't like judging a book by its cover, so why would I judge a person by its cover? You know? Number 26, the reason you joined YouTube. So, the reason I joined YouTube is because I always wanted to have this community. I wanted to make friends in the bookish community. I wanted to be able to express myself, talk to people. I don't have many real friends that I can just ramble off to. I usually ramble to my stuffed animals. But instead, I'm rambling to a camera to a bunch of internet people. And that's fine by me. That's much better than rambling to the void. Number 27, my fears. It says fears, but I don't know if I can give you more than one. So let's try one first. So I am absolutely terrified of heights. If there's water under me, I'm great. But the second that I am like even a foot off the ground, I am freaking out. I am losing my mind. Also, I have really bad stage fright. That's why I can talk to a camera, because there's no one looking at me. But the second that you put someone beside me or in the room with me, I won't talk. I'll just stand there. I'm not good at it. Number 28. Last thing that made you cry. I don't know. I cry at a lot of things, like I said. But I don't think I've cried at anything recently. Number 29. Last time you said you loved somebody. Today, I'm pretty sure I told my partner that I loved them before they went to work. Or it might have been my mom, because I was on the phone with my mom a couple minutes ago, and I always tell her that I love her before I hang up the phone. Number 30. Meaning behind your YouTube name. So my YouTube name is just TT Reads YA. My name's Tegan, but my nephew could never actually say my name, so he just called me TT. So that's kind of been like my family nickname ever since, and I've grown to like it. I don't like my name, so if I could shorten it, if I could change it, I do. So TT is kind of stuck. And I read a lot of YA. So TT Reads YA. What was the last book you read? I'm really bad with authors' names. That's my problem. That's why I'm checking. It was Bruised, but I have to remember what the author's name is. Bruised by Tanya Betju? Betju? Boteju. Betju? Sure. Tanya. I gave that a 3.5 stars, so it was pretty good. Number 32, book I am currently reading. So, currently, I am in between books. I don't like to start books the day that I work, so I like to finish them kind of day of I start reading them, or like the day after. And then, I'm such a mood reader, so I just pick things up whenever I want to. But there is stuff that I am reading. I read things, put them back, pick them up in a couple, like, weeks. If I remember to. But, Daughter of the Pirate King is one that I am currently trying to get through. There's nothing wrong with it. I just have a hard time sitting down and reading physical books. But this one is what I'm currently reading. Number 33, the last show that you watched. So the last show that I watched was the Proud Family remake. The reboot, sorry, not remake. On Disney Plus. I watched that the other day. I don't really watch shows. I'm kind of more of like a binge watch YouTube kind of girl. Last person you texted. My mom. I text my mom pretty often. Every couple days. She is not one for texting. She's more of a phone call kind of person. Even though if you ask her, she prefers texting, but every time she talks to me, she calls. And I'm more of a text kind of person, so it's a little confusing. So I text her, and then the second my message goes through, I get a phone call from her saying, "Oh, hi!" So, Mom. And then, 35, the relationship between you and the person you last texted. She is my mother. 36, favorite food. I like pasta. You can't go wrong with pasta. You can do everything with it. Last night we had tuna casserole. The other night we had lasagna. You can't do anything wrong with noodles. Pasta is my go-to meal. It's my comfort food. I'll just eat plain noodles if I have to. I like it. Number 37. Place you want to visit. I really want to see Norway and Scotland. Those are two places that I've always wanted to go. My partner's been to Norway. They really enjoyed the waterfalls and everything. They were on a cruise with their grandparents. So they tell me how beautiful Norway is all the time and how they'd love to go see it again. So that would be a place that they'd want to go and I'd want to go with them. And Scotland, because my family is from Scotland. I was born and raised in Canada, so I never got to see it or anything. But I'd love to. I'd love to see the old buildings. Question 38. Place you last were. Last place you were. Read it backwards. The living room. But if we're talking, like, outside of my house, the last place I was the drugstore, getting water. Yay. Good times. Question 39. 30. Do you have a crush? I have many. I have a lot of fictional crushes, more than I do real people, like Harley Quinn, as you can probably see. Harley Quinn, Gwen Stacy is one. Oh my goodness. I am breaking everything. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, Gwen Stacy, Domino, you probably can't see her, but Domino's one. Yeah, I got a couple. I got a few. Jessica Jones. We don't need to talk about her. If you get me talking, I'm gonna talk for a while about them. Women in general. Uh, question number 40. Last time you kissed someone. Kissed my partner before work. So about 30 minutes ago. Number 41. Last time you were insulted. The other day, actually. I got some comments about my weight from my family. So, there was that. Not fun, not pleasant, not good. Moving on. Number 42. Favorite flavor of sweets. So if we're talking like candy flavored stuff, like flavors in candy, I am like a strawberry or watermelon kind of girl, unless there's banana. Banana is my favorite flavor by far, but most things don't have a banana flavor, which sucks because it is my favorite, but if it's not banana, then it's going to be strawberry, watermelon, and then my third option is cherry. Blue raspberry I like, but a lot of the times it has like a really fake, too sugary taste. Yeah. Question 43. What instruments do you play? So, I know very little piano. The ukulele I can play as well as the guitar. And I've had drum sets, but I haven't really learned how to play it. I've just kind of played the drums, you know? I've just kind of played them. Never really learned how to play. Question 44. Favorite piece of jewelry? I'm going to say necklace, but not really like a dangly necklace. I'm more of a choker kind of girl. Not wearing one right now because this is already like a pretty high collared shirt. But I'm a choker kind of girl. Yeah. So there's that. I also wear a ring, but I don't really like rings. I just have to wear this one. 45. Last sport you played. Okay. Last time I played a sport would have been high school. And I've been out of high school for 4 years. Ugh, that's scary. But I've been out of high school for 4 years now. So, okay. I'm not a very athletic person. I enjoy swimming, but I don't know if swimming counts as a sport, because if it does, that would have been probably 2 years ago, maybe, because of COVID, and I hate the outdoors. No, I like the outdoors, I just do not like sand, so I won't go swimming in the ocean, so it has to be in a pool. And I don't know anyone with a pool, so that sucks. Uh, so maybe swimming. If I can't say that, then it was probably something we played in gym class, probably basketball. If we're talking team sports, it would have been grade 6 basketball or volleyball. I was on the volleyball team in high school for a very brief period. I love volleyball, but I'm not good enough to be on a team sport for it. Question 46. Last song you sang. Last night, before going to bed, I was writing, and I normally write with music. And then I just got too into the music, so I stopped writing. But I was singing, If You're Too Shy by the 1975. 47. Favorite chat-up line. This is very British. I assume that means pickup line. I don't use pickup lines ever. Never have. Probably never will. If we get along, we get along. That's about it. Never had one used on me either. So I don't know. Whatever. 48 is, have you ever used it? Referring to the chat up line, pickup line. No. I have never used my never said pickup line. Cool. Uh, 49. Last time you hung out with anyone other than my partner? The last time I hung out with someone was last week. We went to their cousin's place. So we saw him for a bit. Number 50. Who should answer these questions next? Anyone that wants to. If you see this and you want to do it, go for it. I will leave a link to where I got the questions from down in the description below. But that's it for me. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again another time. Bye-bye.